Let's talk about San Pedro. This is an incredibly ancient cactus. It's very sacred, and it is definitely known to be one of the most anti-inflammatory plant medicine psychedelics of each of these medicines. Now, the primary compound in San Pedro being mescaline, this activates the 5-HT2A receptors in the cells, the same receptors that shift perception during a psychedelic experience. But here's where it gets really fascinating. So there's been some great research by Dr. Charles Nicholas, and this has shown that psychedelics engaging these receptors, they don't just alter consciousness, but they actually can reduce pro-inflammatory markers at a cellular level. Now, what this means is less neural inflammation, more balance in the nervous system, and potentially even support for long-term stress and immune dysfunction. Now, when we think of this as a medicine that's working sort of on both sides, it's awakening the mind, it's opening the heart, it's calming and grounding the body, which is incredible, and we don't see this often with all of these different psychedelics. So as the research is advancing, we're actually beginning to understand how San Pedro is interacting with this sort of neural inflammatory and these longevity pathways within our bodies that are bridging a traditional plant knowledge with modern neuroscience. And that's really able to support this whole regulatory process within our nervous systems. So when we think about a regulated nervous system, right, this is what keeps our brain and our bodies in communication. This is stabilizing our cortisol and our hormone levels. And then it's also supporting with our inflammatory responses. And this is going to help us recover faster. It's going to help us think more clearly. And as a result, you're going to find yourself feeling more centered and more grounded and responding from a place of truth versus a reactionary response that's usually driven from something that maybe feels stressful or maybe feels unsettling for you.